Hi, Jonathan here, and right, in today's video we're going to be talking about a summary over the last couple of weeks. So we've now got 14 days worth of data to share with you, so I'm going to go through some details and numbers and some updates as well. So yes, here we are, Monday 15th September, so halfway through this first month on our route to 240k. And yeah, so let's kick off by just having a quick recap of yesterday's numbers, where we are, and then we'll get into the content of today. Okay, so yesterday saw a nice little uplift there in my numbers, which doesn't want to show again. Let's try it this way. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yesterday, $785, which was a far healthier number, which was great. And actually, as we look at today it's literally just coming up to 12 o'clock and at 353. So all good. So the 785 meant that, what do we spend? Oh, that's so annoying, that thing. Let's have a look. What do we spend yesterday? Usual sort of number, a little bit around 333, and let's change that into. So $450 spent, and I can't even remember what I said now. 780. So about 325, I'll say. I will get a calculator out one day and actually give you some accurate numbers. But anyway, we get the gist. It was a good day on things, and as we said before, it's just part of the roller coaster of things. Sometimes where Facebook gets finds a good buying audience. And that changes day to day, so we just have to take a view on that. Right, so let's have a look at what we've been doing. So first up, I've got some quick updates of things that I've made changes straight away. The first thing I did is I stopped my retargeting campaign. So recently, if you look back, we did some. Let's look at this month. Where are we? This month. So I did some retargeting ads, but looking at generating leads, which seem on the face of it to work well. But as you've seen in previous videos, although we got a lot of leads, it's not calculating the leads. We've got a lot of leads on this one. The fact is that they didn't really convert. Or didn't really convert to the level that I wouldn't be better off just targeting straight with sales. So that's what I did. I actually shifted my retargeting campaign and moved it into a sales. But literally I only let that run for 2.5 days, but because I spent about 83, nearly 84 pounds and didn't get a single sale. So clearly there's something not working there at all in the retargeting side. But right now I haven't really got the time and focus to dig into that. So I thought it's easier. What I'm going to do is just stop that campaign, and if I can get some continue with some good numbers on my main campaign, I'll just roll some of that budget up there, because my main campaign has been running at this 315 a day for a while. So I'll probably move it up to about 320, 330. And let's see how that goes. Okay, so that's the first thing I did. Second thing is I stopped my final bump split test. So again, you've seen recently I've just kept tweaking my bump orders, trying to find something that would actually work better. But all of my bump split tests have sort of failed, or I've just found out what didn't work. So the latest test, these were the numbers I got through. So this was only ran over, I think, a four day period. but I think it really started to show what was happening. So in terms of the front end offer, I made 23 sales of my control and 16 with the practice bundle. So what's interesting is actually pretty much the copy at that level is almost the same. So what you see almost is the fact that in a way that because the bump price is more expensive, one was $17, the other one was $27. It does seem to have had an adverse effect into the overall initial sale, where people will go so far through and then go, oh, that bumps another 27, and it seems to put them off the whole thing, which is interesting. So what we saw here is that with my control, I got the front end conversion rate at 1.91 versus 1.32. Now, at 1.91, that's still below where I'd really like it. I really want to try and get this initial front end offer conversion more 2.5% to 3% is my ideal. So I've still got a little way to go on there. But obviously this is what happened in terms of the take-up rate of the order bumps. We've got a 48% take-up rate at the $17 one, and a 25% take-up on the $27 one. So, and actually when you work the numbers through, the average order value was better with the control, and the cost per customer acquisition was considerably better. So I thought I'd stop wasting any more time, money on that one, and just stick with the control. So I've spent a couple of weeks playing around with two different bumps, neither of which really outperformed the control. But that's what it's there for. That's what we're trying to do. And then the final thing was starting my split test with my video sales letter. So you saw yesterday doing the AI version of the video, and now here it is in place on my sales page. So I'm split testing video versus no video, and we shall see how that performs over the coming week. So really a 14-day view, how are things all stacked up? So we had a total ad spend of 6,229, a total sales of 11,412, I think it is, 11,412, that's for 1st to the 14th. New customers, 153 customers, and generated a 14-day profit of 5,183, which is fantastic. Really happy with that. So long may that continue. And what I've done here is I looked at the 14-day numbers as well, just to see if we're sort of basically keeping in the right direction. So I compared the last 14 days to the previous 30 days before that. So cost per customer acquisition is down by about 10-15% really, which is good. Our average order value is about the same, and that's because we've been messing around a bit with those bumps. It's had an impact on that average order value over the coming 2 weeks, over the past 2 weeks. So we'll see whether that stabilizes or improves a bit more in the coming weeks. And the lifetime value, again, just over a 2-week window versus the bigger 30-day window, a very slight increase in that. But all these numbers are positive and in the right direction. So when I look at it in terms of what we're looking to do in the coming weeks, certainly in terms of CPA, cost per acquisition, this is where I'm going to be working on, well, firstly, see whether the video improves the conversion rates. I'm hopeful it might do, and if so, then I can continually test different types of videos. But first and foremost, does it make a difference? And also on this side, I've got some new ads that I'm going to start working on So you'll see how I do those over the next couple of days. I hope to start some new ads tomorrow. In terms of average order value, my focus here is going to really be, not on the bump side, but actually on the upsell. That's my next real thing, is can I improve my conversion rates on the upsell, because that will probably have the biggest impact now on this average order value. And the lifetime customer value, the area that I'm going to look at there is what am I doing with the email sort of sequences. So there's an awful lot that can be gained when customers are sort of new and they're getting into their guitar playing and want to try different things. It's not only the upsell that I'm immediately impacting the average order value, but it's also the email follow-up sequences and the relationship building, and to see if actually we can get more of our customers who bought this initial course to start to buy some other courses from them. So as usual, we're going to be doing work across all these three numbers to try and improve them and try and open up our margin, as well as increase our sales and profits. Okay, right, I hope that was a good little snapshot on where we are, things that we're doing. We've certainly made a lot of progress. I've done a lot of stuff, and actually shooting these videos has been really helpful for me, in terms of it means that I am actually probably pushing ahead faster than I would do otherwise. Okay, that's all for today, and I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video. Until then, bye for now.